Westburg, in Canada, by transmission from my station in Ireland.
The voice of the great radio pioneer Guglielmo Marconi, who shrunk the world we live in a dozen dazzling days of transatlantically transmitted dots and dashes in the spring of 1919. This week, his daughter, the Princess Electra Marconi Giovanelli, returned for an emotional visit to the site of the great radio station he built here on Derry Gimla Bog, a few miles from Clifton, in 1907, a station which played a vital role in the development of modern radio communications.
Well, it's very exciting for me. I always wish to come and visit this lovely place because my father used to speak with my mother and with me when we were on board of the yacht Electra, remembering the time that he was building his very powerful radio station here in Clifton, Galway. And so I am thinking how much joy, how much satisfaction he had in doing this for Ireland, having his Irish blood, his wonderful Irish mother, and to give so much to the country and also to the whole world. So I am very moved and I am very happy, and I want this place that remember so much to be remembered even more, so that people can come and visit it, to have visitors from all the world, and also because it's such a beautiful landscape, and it's the landscape that my father loved so much.
This week, sun-drenched Clifton hung out its brightest colours and threw the biggest party of its 150-year history to celebrate the Marconi centenary.
You worked with the Marconi? Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful.
It was a day of many shared memories of the pioneering triumphs of over 70 years ago, and of pride in having been associated with the great inventor and his gigantic radio station.
Well, for me it's particularly interesting because my father worked for Marconi. He was the chief rigger there who did the aerials, and I had the pleasure of going up 300 feet on the highest mast they had when I was only 3 years old. I had a cradle, you see, for bringing them in up to the very top, you see. And I've been so small at the time, my father put me in because he was the foreman in charge.
Will you kiss the princess?
You were a kiss on the cheek.
The time when Marconi Station opened up, it employed an awful lot of local people in the turf cutting and that side of it. And then when it came to the people that were employed there, they had a lot of money and they were coming and they were spending in the area. So when eventually the station was closed down and all that finance was lost to the commerce of the town, and they felt it very badly. In 1922, of course, at the time when the country didn't have anything else to offer, it was a great loss to the area.
But now Clifton intends to build a new monument to Guglielmo Marconi, an international communications museum which the town is determined to have officially opened in 2 years' time.
Well, this has been the greatest kept secret for 100 years, that Clifton had anything to do with Marconi. Now we truly mean, and we made this promise and undertaking to Princess Electra last night, that we would, within 2 years, have her, the Princess Electra, and her son Guglielmo back here to open the museum for Clifton and Connemara and the people of Ireland and the people of the world, because it's a truly international story.
One of the highlights of the Marconi weekend has been the visit of the Italian frigate Zafiro, which Princess Electra visited yesterday.
For me, I feel my father near me. It's like that he is with us, that he is young and he is now building the radio station, so powerful, so important, and it's really, you know, like he is here with us.
The famous battleship, which has a Marconi museum on board, will be in Galway Harbour and open to the public on Saturday and Sunday, as the Marconi celebrations continue in both Galway and Clifton.